Hey guys, so I topped the Philadelphia Regional over the weekend with Runick for our Spright without SP Little Knight, and I thought I had a pretty neat list that I'll show you guys today. Let's get straight into it. For the Spright cards, we just played very standard, very classic, 3 blue, 1 red, 1 carrot, 1 starter, and 1 jet. Starter and jet made going first really easy, especially when you won the die roll, and these were super sideable out for any good non-engine. The rest is pretty standard. I saw blues a lot, I saw reds a lot, I saw carrots a lot. Really nice for insulation into this hand trap meta. For higher cards, I played the classic lineup as well. Beat, Rookie, Mayhem. I've seen people cut Mayhem. Don't cut Mayhem. It's a great card. Raphael, Dampa, 3 Rex, and 3 Fossil Dig. These were all great cards. When siding, I'd usually side out 1 or 2 Fossil Digs, but overall I saw Rex and Fossil Dig very, very consistently, and they all performed just as well as I expected. I've seen people play Philo recently, which may be a good choice, especially when you just draw the Rookie and you don't have a good target, but I didn't have one on me, so I didn't play it. For Runicks, again, we're super duper standard. We're playing 3 Destruction, playing 3 Slumber, playing 3 Freezing Curses, playing 2 Fountain, and of course we're playing 3 Tip and 3 Flashing Fire. These were super duper standard. If you want to play Smiting Storm, if you want to play Dispelling, I'd honestly recommend it. I think I could have seen these a lot more. I just didn't have the luck or the goo, and I lost a lot of games because of it. And by a lot of games, I mean 3. 2 of which were against Cash. Now for non-engine, we played 3 Ash, 2 Tactics. Talon. I mean, it's not bad. I wish I saw these a lot more. I saw them only once or twice, and they were fantastic each time. The 3 Ashes, they did their job against rogue decks, but against meta, they felt a bit weak. I'd probably cut these for more Runick cards, maybe Droll in this upcoming format, or definitely more Talons. For the extra deck, this is where all the real spice comes in, you know. We play Mannequin Cat, we play Typhon, pretty standard. We play Moonin, Jerry, and 2 Hugin. Sleipnir is an interesting pick. I haven't tried it myself too much. I didn't own the card and I couldn't get my hands on one before the event. It didn't feel too good to me. A lot of the time, the boards that you were passing on with Sleipnir felt like you could have just made something a little bit better or just played more into Nib. But, like, honestly, you could play it. Probably work fine. There might be better board breaking potential with it. I wouldn't know. For the rest of our generic random extra deck cards, we had IP and Nightmare. Rarely came up. IP was really good because it threatened SP, even though I didn't have one. They didn't know that, so every time this was on the board, they had to play around the banished one. And Unicorn came up like maybe once. For hires, just Folgo 2 Dampa. You have to play 2 Dampa, and Folgo does its Gamba draw 3. For Sprites, we're playing Sprint and Gigantic. Sprint didn't come up too much, but you almost have to play it because of the lines. And Gigantic's crazy, came up almost every time. And, of course, Goddess, because Pearly's still in the meta somehow, and also as an extra IP target. And finally, my favorite card that I saw in the deck profile, and it's been working great for me, Abomination. This card synergizes so well with every Runick card. No one's prepared for it. No one's read the card. It prevents your sprites from being threatened by battle too much, and when paired with IP, it's a pretty decent threat on board. For the side deck, we have some pretty standard choices here, I think. 2 Bystials. Never saw play the entire event, but, you know, it happened. Going first, we had Call By and Red. I think Called By is necessary into Droll, and I think Red is necessary into Nib. Both saw a ton of play, and I love these 2 cards so much. 3 Droll didn't come up too often, but when it did, it was a game winner. 3 Evenly. Again, didn't come up too often, but it won me 2 games against Rescue Ace, resolved it, and they just were not coming back after that. 3 Nib, which did not see any play over the weekend. I drew it once against Cash, and that was after their turn had already been done. Hurts a little bit. Same with Chaos Hunter. Drew it once, didn't come up. And Wiz came up a lot. The Spell Trap Negate is less expected than usual and plays around the big board breakers that hurt so much, like evenly, as well as plays really well into just surviving longer, higher life points, more survivability. Overall, that's the list. If I had SP Little Knight, I'd probably sub it in for Nightmare Unicorn, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with the way things are now. I have no idea what this deck is going to do in Phantom Nightmare format, and we may just be playing pure Spright.